Here are the 3 best bets to bet on for the Week 12 Sunday slate presented by SharpStack. The first bet is Kenneth Walker's 60-plus rushing yards. Now, Walker has rushed for over 60 yards in 3 of his last 4 and 6 of his last 9 games, and that includes doing it against some pretty rough defenses like Houston, the Rams, the Bucks, and even over 100 yards on the Pittsburgh Steelers. This week, he gets a Titans defense that is 7th in rushing yards allowed per game to opposing running backs, and even though this game is in Tennessee, Seattle is still favored by 12.5 points, so if they dominate Tennessee, like I expect they should, that should mean a lot of rushing volume for both Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, but I like Walker more to get to 60 rushing yards in a blowout win. The second prop is Derrick Henry over 17.5 rush attempts. Now, Henry has actually been over this in 5 straight games, including over 20 carries in 3 of those 5. He has been the engine of the Ravens offense, especially with Lamar Jackson hampered a little bit by multiple injuries that he has been playing through, and now Henry gets a Jets defense that no longer has Quinnen Williams and have been demolished on the ground all season, allowing 24 rush attempts per game to opposing running backs, including 25 to Bucky Irving, 22 to Quinshon Judkins, 21 to James Cook, 20 to Devon Achane, and 19 last week to Travion Henderson. I expect Baltimore to handle the Jets easily today, and with that comes a heavy dose of Derrick Henry. Now, before I say the last prop, I wanted to tell y'all that I'm getting these plays from the new SharpStack tool on 4for4.com, which shows you the best props to bet on with their EV tool across the NFL, college football, MLB, NBA, and more. Sign up today for a 7-day free trial using the link in the description with code BET for 25% off. And our last play is a David Montgomery anytime touchdown. Since 2023, the Lions have never lost back-to-back games and win the next game after a loss by an average of almost 16 points. Similarly, Monty has had multiple 100-yard games and a touchdown in 5 out of 8 games coming after a Lions loss. Another fun fact, Monty has never gone 3 straight games without scoring a touchdown, and he has not scored in 2 straight. So we put all this together. The Lions dominate at home, especially after a loss. Monty dominates after a loss and is due to find the end zone. And they play the New York Giants, who have bled production to opposing running backs all season and have given up 5 total touchdowns to running backs in the last 3 weeks and 8 total touchdowns in the last 5. I also expect Jahmyr Gibbs to find the end zone, but his odds are at minus 290, while Monty's are at minus 125. So give me the discount for David Montgomery to find the end zone today.